Y'all, we did it. We made it to 1,000 subscribers. I am so excited. I'm so grateful. Thank y'all so much. And the reason I say we is because y'all are on this journey with me. We are all in this together. I know I'm the one who created this channel, but y'all are consuming it and you're supporting me, and so many of you are encouraging in your comments. So y'all are the reason that I'm still going and putting this stuff out there. So thank y'all so much. We in this. So this is just the beginning, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to be brief, but I want to share 3 things that this journey has taught me. Number 1, fear held me back, but fear also gave me a real strong start. And I say that because fear is the reason that I put off starting this channel for a good 2 years. I had so many friends tell me, you would be great on YouTube. You should teach this stuff on YouTube. And I was like, I don't like me on video. And I secretly don't like my voice. So I was like, to show my face and let y'all hear my voice? No. Was not interested. But I was like, you know what? Why not? Like, what's the least that, like, what's the most that could happen if I just try? And so I did. But despite doing it afraid, fear is what helped me and really pushed me to have a strong start, because I planned. I didn't overplan, but I made sure I planned and was well prepared when I sat down and captured my first video. And I did that because of fear. I was like, I'm so scared to do this that I want to make sure I have a really strong, dynamic start. Looking back, I don't think it was that strong, but for my first one, I didn't know what I was doing, but I was like, I want to make sure I'm showing up as my best, most authentic self. So let me make sure I am well prepared. Again, not over prepared, but well prepared, so that I can sit there and capture that first video confidently. And that's what I did. I told my story so authentically, y'all. If you have not seen that first video, it's a little longer, but feel free to go back and check it out. I've linked to it in the description. But fear held me back, but fear really helped me start strong. So that's the first lesson. Number 2, and this is something that a leader at an old job said to me, and I'll never forget it, but they said, consider the source. And the situation or the context with which they said that was, I was actually venting to them about something another leader had said to me. They gave me some feedback, which was critical and I think completely irrelevant feedback that wasn't actually applicable to me. And so I was venting to this leader about it, and they said, you know, Jenna, consider the source. Sometimes people will lob something at you, and they literally did this. They were like, and you just sort of have to dodge it and say, oh, it wasn't for me. And that's exactly what this journey has taught me, y'all. Like, I did say previously that so many of you have been encouraging on this journey, but there have been some people who have been the opposite of encouraging and have left some hateful comments, some disrespectful comments, and even people who have watched my videos that I know and have provided feedback that wasn't necessarily applicable either because they don't understand how YouTube works, or they don't understand interior design. And so I've had to, I happily hear their feedback because they are a close friend or a loved one, but I also have to consider the source. If you are not in this industry, if you are not a YouTube creator, if you barely use social media, I have to really sit down and think about, does your feedback or criticism apply to me? And if it doesn't, I keep it moving. And if it does, I'll ask more questions and kind of understand their perspective. But I want to encourage that to y'all as well. Consider the source. Like, whenever someone is just giving you some criticism or some feedback that just simply doesn't apply because they're not as well versed in an area as you are, the area that you're, sharing or addressing specifically, consider the source and keep it moving. And the third thing I want to say is authenticity will get you so far. What I love about YouTube, now that I've been in it for almost a year, what I love about it is I get to sit down and talk to y'all about a topic that I'm so passionate about, right? Like, I know all this information that I'm sharing with you, but I'm sharing it with you because I want you to know it too. Because I'm passionate about people having homes that they love and that supports their mental health, and a home that they're so proud is theirs and they can establish memories with family and friends. So I'm sharing this with y'all because I want y'all to love your homes as much as I love mine. But I had to figure out, how do I want to show up in this space? And I love YouTube because I get to be so authentic. Like, right now, I'm sitting in my living room on my couch. My kids are asleep. My house is quiet. I'm not wearing any makeup. I'm in my pajamas. Like, I just get to sit here and talk to y'all and just be my authentic self. And there's something so refreshing about showing up as you, no matter where you are, online, in your circle of friends. And I love that about this channel. I get to be me. Some people love it, some people don't. Either way, it doesn't change the fact that I'm not showing up as any fabricated person, or not showing up the way I think I'm supposed to as a content creator or a YouTuber. I'm literally sitting down having a conversation with y'all as my whole self. And I say that to say authenticity really wins and gets you so far, because there's only so long you can hide a fabricated version of yourself. When you show up authentically, it just is what it is, right? And people can take it or they can leave it, but you're comfortable. And that's where the true victory is. Like when you have that comfort and security to the point where you can show up as your whole self, that's the cheat code. So those are my 3 things that this whole journey has taught me, y'all. Thank y'all so much for subscribing to my channel. Let's keep it going, y'all. Keep it growing. I really appreciate y'all. And if you ever have any content ideas, I say this all the time, but write to me, Jenna at morrowdesignstudios.com. The email is also in the description. Thank y'all so much, and I'll see you on the next video.